So hello guys, welcome. Welcome to another miserable day. But I hope this day goes well. I'm looking for a positivity. I'm looking for something positive in my life. So here it is, the morning, the positive face of the day. You know they say the morning shows the day, and today the morning is pretty cool. It's pretty calm and I like it. Sun is about to come up and I had a good night's sleep, but couldn't sleep much because I went to bed late. Very late, I guess. I went around 12. I went for the sleep. Then I woke up at 5:20, I guess. So not that much of a sleep, but it's okay. We thrive on low sleep every single day. We thrive. I have a theory class today and a practical class at the noon, and that's kind of the soul taking class I don't like. At 2:30 the sun is almost above you, and just attending the class is a huge deal for me. Okay, so I can show you the, the beautiful birds that are going around. See the birds. There's so many birds right now in the sky, and that's the beauty of the morning. You get to love the nature. You gotta love the game. So I not imagined, I thought about making this segment of my videos like the ones that I do in the morning. I want to keep these like a journal for myself. I don't want this to optimize these kind of videos where I talk about everything, every shitty thing that comes into my mind. I do not want to optimize these. I just want to talk about more and more stuffs, even if it takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour a day. I do not care. I just want to talk about it. And for the other videos, I would like to optimize those things. I started learning Premiere Pro because DaVinci Resolve wasn't cutting for me. My laptop couldn't handle the power hungry power hungry program of it. I have a very low end laptop, and that can barely run CapCut. It obviously cannot run DaVinci Resolve. It is a much more power hungry software, I'd say. So I'm giving up on Resolve, and I'm gonna start learning Premiere Pro and After Effects. I hope that my laptop can handle these kind of stuff. So I I want to make good videos. I want to make videos with good editing, with some my kind of a storytelling where I give commentary, and there is a lot of footage around that commentary about anything specific, of course. And that being said, we're officially starting the gym again, guys. I went to the gym yesterday. I hit my chest, and some back workouts, and that was great. Straight up great. I felt great during the workout session, and when I come back, I had a great sleep. I think my recovery is good, good for the night. I can still feel some pain in my shoulder areas, but that's the part of the process. You gotta live with the pains. If you don't feel the pain, you weren't present at the gym, man. You have to feel the pain every single day. So yeah, there's that. I'm uh, thinking about buying a mic, buying a wireless mic. So that way, I would not have to worry about audio too much. I can just be away from the camera and just talk. That's what I love to do. Just talk. And yeah, I would have to save some money for that because currently I'm very broke, man. I'm broke like hell, bro. Today is, I think, 23rd of October, so I have to survive around 7 or 8 more days before I get some money from home. That's a shameful thing to say as a 24-year-old. Getting money from home, I guess that's the shamefulest. That's the most shameful thing of my life right now. And another shameful thing being that I'm very lazy on studying lately. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've struggled very much with study. I want to improve. I want to improve my consistency about studying. But that seems like Mount Everest to me right now because I cannot climb. I can't, man, and that's fucking depressing. I just wish I was consistent with what I have in mind and then execute it every single day without failure. But but there is always a but. I don't know why there is always a but, man. I don't like these buts. Uh, but these are the things that makes us human, right? As humans, we're not perfect, but that's something, an excuse I give to myself every time I fail at something. I say that I'm a human, but with a human, with a real human, I'm a fraud human. Being a fraud is not easy. To be real, you have to keep your promises to yourself, and I keep to break them every single day. See, I am a little, not little. I'm big time disappointed on myself because only because that I do not keep my words that I give to myself. I do not keep my own words, and that makes me a lesser man. Of course, that makes me a lesser man. A man should always keep his words, especially what he gives to himself. The words are meant to be kept, and somehow I I don't keep those. Yes, I keep the words I give to people, but I do not keep the words I give to myself. That's diabolical shit. I will improve on this, of course. There is always there is always a scope for improving. Even if you are failing every single day, you can improve the next day. You can improve today. You can improve right at this morning. So to improve that, I must keep my words from now on, I guess. So I'm feeling a little sleepy because but we're not going to sleep. So that's the part of keeping your word, that we're not going to sleep today. I slept in yesterday. I woke up at 5 yesterday, then I slept again, then I woke up at 8 again. So it's a 3 hour lost because of sleep. I don't want to lose my mornings again to sleep. I know sleep is necessary, but I have to keep the sleep for nights, because when I go to bed at night at something like 9ish or 10ish p.m., I struggle so much to get back to sleep. I, s- I- the big reason for that is because I sleep with my phone. I sleep while I okay, let me tell you the whole story then. I click on a video, on a very long video, like an hour or two long video, then I play that shit, I keep it on my side, I keep watching the video until I fall asleep. It's been like a very bad routine for me, like it has become something that I have to do to fall asleep, and that's very unhealthy, I know. And I should absolutely, absolutely, I should change that. But some things are very hard to change about yourself, and this is one thing that I can't change about myself. See, I like this. I like this kind of videos where I talk about my own stuffs, own problems, how I need to solve it, rather than just giving textbook textbook shits to you guys. I like sharing my own thoughts, my own life problems in these videos. Well, why the fuck do I even make these videos? Because to dump my feelings. These are not feelings, by the way. To dump my journal. It's kind of a video journal that I post every single day, and I do not like to talk about my feelings. Those are kept aside because men should not talk about their feelings. That I truly believe. Men should always act how they should be acting rather than how they feel like they should act. There is a standard to every man, you know. That's how it's always been, and that's how it always should be. Because the moment you start talking about your feeling, man, you're not a man anymore. You're a girl. Girls always talk about their feelings. They have to feel right. They have to be loved. They have to be heard, they have to be the center of attention of other guys, I guess. They wouldn't admit it, but they're hungry for attention. That's the nature, I guess. I wouldn't blame them. That's how they were created. But there's the, uh, you know, that's the test for them to not seek the attention. And males these days, they seem to have infinite time to spend on women. This soft time, these good times where there is no war. Apparently, there is no war. That these kind of times makes men soft. They just make them go for the lust. And a man who goes for lust is barely a man. He's something like an animal. Lately, there's been a lot of cases where, you know, in our country, there is a lot of cases of rape, and this is fundamentally a problem of a man who cannot control his lust and acts like an animal. So yeah, men should be taught, men should give men should be given the lessons on how to control your lust, how to be a real man, because a real man never gives up on lust and gives on lust. Another problem there is that the marriage, the society has made marriage so difficult that most of the men are sexually frustrated. The frustration they come out as these kind of violent behaviors by men. So of course, the guys who do these stuff, they should be punished. They should be punished to death in front of the crowd. No doubt about it. But the society fundamentally is there is something wrong. Fundamentally, the society is designed to create weak men with no mental strength, mental altitude, mental power to control themselves. And that's just straight up fact. You cannot deny it. The society is the key to make these rapists. That's just how it is, man. And it's so sad. It's so sad looking back at these. But I guess I shouldn't go into the day thinking about so much negativity and just think something positive, dude. I have so much things to be grateful about. I woke up today. That's a great thing to be grateful about. I get to see the sun rising, guys. Let me show you the sun is rising. The sun is up, guys. You see the sun is up. Yes, the sun is up, and you can see some birds there. Some birds. They came to greet me. They came Okay, these are beautiful birds. Though these are local birds, but it is a beautiful species. So there's that. The sun is a beautiful sun. I like it. Couldn't be happier. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm gonna have some coffee. Yeah. I hope coffee makes the day. So I'm gonna go right now. I I am expecting that I keep my words and wake up every single day in the same time. I'm expecting to wake up way earlier than I woke up today. I'm expecting like 3:30, 3:40 ish a.m. actually. Yeah, and then study for an hour or two. That's the goal right now. So yeah, I'll just leave. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. So till then, have fun. Keep your words that you give to yourself. Keep them. That's very important.